Welcome to Amidi Chats.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello again, and welcome back.
Welcome. It's been so short of a time.
So, we are recording this podcast early because we're going to be on vacation next week and not be able to record. So,
And by next week, he means right now, when this drops,
that's
we are
right.
on vacation.
We are currently in the
So
mansion.
this has been recorded in the past.
But don't try to go into our house because I have lasers set up.
That's right, or mine, because Alexa will kill you.
hmm
She'll sick the Roombas on you. They have knives strapped to their backs.
We have a deadly geriatric dog that will kill you.
And then pee on your dead body.
Yes.
Gosh. Oh, no.
And then run into you until he lays down
Because he
because
can't
it can't
see.
see.
Poor
Aw.
Sully. Oh, shout out Sully. Okay. Well, this what have you been up to is going to be real quick because we recorded just a week ago and ain't much changed, at least for me. So,
Speak for yourself.
well, fill us
Dang.
in, God. What you been up to?
Well,
Well,
How you doing and everything?
I had an oil change and tire rotation done on my car today.
Nice.
hashtag old people
Oh,
update.
people shit.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for that trip.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Um, and for those of you that don't know, well, if you've listened to the podcast, you know that I was in a car accident, but
Like a while back.
yeah,
Last January.
last January. The car that I purchased from this dealership close to about where I work, and I wrecked the vehicle on the highway, literally right in front of the place where I purchased it. Anyway, so I drove my car over there.
You did not wreck it.
Yeah,
You were wrecked.
yeah, I got wrecked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I went over there today and they were like, "Oh, look, it's the girl who wrecked her car." And that's how they know me.
You have a reputation,
Uh,
but
Dang.
oh man,
where my kids at?
good one. Honestly, we had a soccer game. I went to Sushi Masa.
Ugh, throw it in my face one more time. One more time.
I didn't get
Sushi
to go either.
Masa.
Did you eat a masa roll?
I didn't.
Dang it.
I ate very reasonably. You'd be proud. I don't even know if I got my money's worth.
I am proud, actually.
I do wanna say we haven't updated on our health journeys in a while, and I just
Mm,
want to note that, I have done nothing really, and I'm exactly where I was when I mentioned it weeks ago.
mm. I'm in a bit of a slump as well, I must say.
So here's I guess my statement of me saying I will try again.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping to pick up some yoga or something because something I've been noticing is that I am losing, the ability to move very quickly.
Okay.
Jeez.
Just like I can't reach my back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I told you that a long time ago.
Not my back exactly, but, like, I can't bend in ways that I should be able to bend as a 38, 37-year-old.
As a less than 40-year-old.
Yeah. So,
hey, 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 hey.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try some low-key yoga to try and
Sweet.
stretch it out also because it's very good for you and
Yeah.
very strenuous, burns a lot of calories. Anyway, that's my update.
Let me know if you wanna, like, get your chakra straight, if you want me to tweak that third eye for you. I got some tools.
Or
I
what?
can hook you up. Tweak her chakra
Oh, okay. I thought you
and
said shocker.
fix that third eye. I don't do third nipples, just third eyes.
Oh, well, shoot, that's what I was about to ask about.
I know, that's why I wanted to put the disclaimer out there.
Um,
Update.
if someone could hypnotize me to be healthier,
Hmm. To hate food that tastes good and only like the healthy things that taste less than good.
I mean, I don't wanna go that far, but
That's what I want.
I just want I want my mind to tell me, "You know what? You know what?
You've had enough.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's midnight. Maybe don't eat that piece of cake."
Fair point.
Okay, what else has been up?
So I have not weighed myself recently, so I can't tell you for sure. But I feel thinner. I don't know if I am thinner.
Mm,
But being sick for sure messed me. Like I don't know. I think I was eating a little less, but I
hmm.
was eating more times throughout the day, but not a lot at a time.
Hmm.
Uh, I did. So I think I mentioned this once before, but on my stream, whenever I die in my game, I do like an exercise punishment. Like
Right.
usually it's die and do 10 push-ups or 10 squats. Well, I had played a game and I had died a bunch of times, so I owed 963 exercises.
Jesus.
Well, I just finished them last week or the week before. I think last week actually. So I've started a new set for my new stuff. So yeah, just
Okay.
doing some push-ups and some squats. Still haven't cleared out room for my exercise equipment that we bought in the garage quite yet, but soon, soon, soon.
Gotcha.
That was my health thing though. Do we want to know about what's up with me?
I mean, sure. There's something you want to share.
Well, we had the final soccer game of the season, and our team won, but our boy didn't get to play a whole lot, so that was a little sad.
Mm,
But he had fun and he's excited to play again, it sounds like. We told him, we signed him up for there's a place nearby us that's does like kids training and stuff like that to help them with like explosiveness and basically learning how to run and be agile.
okay.
And we signed him up for that for the summertime, and he's super pumped about it. Like he hasn't even done it or really understand it yet, but he's like, I want to do this every summer. And on my stream, I started a new game for me, Super Mario 3D World
Oh.
on the Switch. It's a remake of a Wii U or a remaster of a Wii U game, and
Hmm.
it's pretty fun, but it's not amazing. I wouldn't say. I've been told that by people that this is their favorite Mario game,
Hmm.
but it's weird. It's like Super Mario World, the Super Nintendo one, kind of in its layout and design and everything, but the levels are like 3D.
I can't take it. It's
What?
too hard to navigate. I just
It
don't like it.
it's just weird. Like sometimes their perspective is really bad, and you just
Yes.
walk off of cliffs for no good reason.
Yes, exactly how I feel.
And yeah, it's fine. I think I'm having a good time with it, but it's not like the best I've ever played. And beyond that, that's pretty much it. Like y'all said, it's only been a week, so
Okay.
ain't a whole lot has happened.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have news
Let's hear it.
that I wanna cover. I sent a message to you guys at some point over the week, and I was like, "Hey, have you guys heard anything about what's going on with Kate Middleton?"
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you guys both Lyle, I think, said no, and you were
Lyle said he heard nothing, had no
right.
clue. I had
Yeah,
a clue, but I hadn't deep dived really much. I watched one or two TikToks about it, but that's it.
right. So I asked Aaron to save it and explain it to me on the podcast. However, I have a small bit of input for this,
Okay.
and that is, let
How
me,
do you have input when you don't even know what the hell's going on?
My
because I
thoughts
told you I
exactly.
saw one meme about it. Now I'm going to send the meme to you guys live on the air, and I want Toby to describe it to us.
Okay.
This is literally the only thing that I have seen, okay?
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
All right. It's a picture of King Charles and Prince, what's his name?
William.
William. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I did.
And they are standing outside. It's very misty. They're holding the trunk of a very skinny tree that they're planting. And the caption on top says, Kate? Question mark. No, we haven't seen her. Us? Question mark. We're just burying a tree. Planting. We mean planting a tree, not burying anything. No.
So that's all I know is that one image and text line set of text.
Interesting.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give y'all a pretty lengthy, but I'm gonna be quick about it, rundown of what has happened and transpired. Okay, so I was having trouble finding, um not having trouble finding, but I kept getting bits and pieces of information, and so I was like, "I just want one person to tell me what the hell is going on." So I found, um, this girl on TikTok today, actually. Her name I'm gonna give her name since I am referencing her, like, exactly. Her name is Katrina CM. She's on TikTok, so if you wanna go look at this video up, you can see what she has to say. Supposedly, she, like, has been, um, doing entertainment, like, news for the royal family, not for them, but just of them since, like, the very beginning of Kate Middleton.
Mm.
Anyway, so,
And how long has Kate Middleton been a portion of the royal family?
like, since she was, like, right out of college, I would say.
Which is how long ago?
I don't know. She's 42. I
Okay.
actually did see that today.
Because when I saw this picture, I said Charles and Harry, so I didn't even name the right prince, so I don't know anything.
Okay. Well, so gonna give you a quick rundown. Her last public appearance was on Christmas Day. On January 17th, an announcement was made that there was a planned abdominal surgery that she had, and she was going to be out and recovering out of the public eye until Easter.
Mhm.
But what's funny about that is that in December 2023, Kate and William had travel plans and they were planning to travel more internationally. And they were gonna be kicking off their royal tour in Italy in the spring of this year. So, how is a planned abdominal surgery and resting at home happening at the same time?
Suspicious.
Yes. Um, while she was in the hospital, both Prince William visited and King Charles visited, but not her parents, her sister, or her children. And
Hmm.
there's been no photos to and from the hospital, even though, like, they make the point that this bitch was on the steps of the hospital in high heels, her hair, makeup done 24 hours after giving birth to every one of her kids.
Hmm.
So, like, they make the point, like, for a planned abdominal surgery, surely she will have been seen going in or coming out. So then people started speculating a lot of stuff. A Spanish journalist suggested that she was in a medically induced coma because something went wrong post surgery. And they claim that they have a source that works for the family that told them that.
Hmm.
Um, Other things like Prince William went to the BAFTA awards and he said he hadn't watched very many of the films this year. And he alludes to the fact that he has more going on than he normally does. He backed out of his godfather's funeral on the day of the funeral due to unforeseen circumstances of a personal matter.
Hmm.
Supposedly on March 4th, Kate Middleton is spotted. She hasn't been seen until this point. Is spotted riding shotgun with her mother, Carol, but a lot of people are speculating that that is not even Kate, that that was actually her sister, Pippa. And, like, it's pretty convincing that if you put them side by side, um, it's Pippa. Okay. And one of the things that came up that
Is this the farmer's market thing?
no.
Okay.
One of the things that came up was they released a photo of Kate Middleton and her children on Mother's Day in the UK, which was a week or so ago, and the photo is, like, very clearly and heavily photoshopped.
People tore that bitch up. I mean,
So photoshopped that the Associated Press issued a kill notice for the photo, questioned the credibility, and gave the palace a chance to respond, basically demanding the unedited photo, which they never released. So, a couple of
interesting.
days later, we get a a written statement from supposedly Kate Middleton. She says, like many amateur photographers, well, let me do it in her voice. Like
Oh
many I
God, here we
can't do
go.
it. Like many amateur photographers. No, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day. See. So, and supposedly she did her undergraduate thesis in photography. So, is she an amateur?
Oh, I didn't know that. So wait, did you see the conspiracy theory that the face of like her face in that photo was the exact same face that like her copy and paste face from the cover of
Yes.
some other
So,
magazine?
yeah, like, it's heavily
Okay.
photoshopped, and another thing that, this girl was saying was that, like, the kids' clothes were the same except for, like, the girl's skirt was different, but all the shoes were the same. Um,
Yeah.
anyway, there's another photo that surfaced of her riding in a vehicle with William, but it only showed the back of her head, and it was eerily similar to a photo that was released a few years ago. So it's believed that that photo is also altered. So, like, it's
Mhm.
him facing forward as if no one else is in the vehicle with him, and then her, like, facing the opposite side looking out, but, like, it looked like another photo. Yeah,
Suspicious.
like, not her face.
Suspicious.
Um, and then as of today, okay, again, a week ago when this releases, she was supposedly
Hmm.
spotted shopping in the market with William. This is the farm thing you were talking about, Lyle. But some speculate that it isn't even her or him. So anyway, there's rumors of divorce, that she's dead, she's just plain missing, she's done with the royal family, that William was having an affair and got the girl pregnant, etc. So, oh, and one last thing. Apparently, there was a medical convoy from Sandringham. I don't know if I'm saying that. That's where the royal family goes and spends Christmas back in December. So this girl, Katrina CM on TikTok, thinks that she was actually went into the hospital then, and that the announcement of this surgery came to buy time until they figure out what's actually going on with her.
Mm. And also, what you didn't mention was King Charles apparently came out with a statement that he's got cancer of some kind. We don't know how bad or what's going on with him, but there's some speculation that he may be having some medical issues, and maybe that's some sort of way connected to all of this
Yeah,
super
but he
seeing
came out with
drama.
that statement like in earlier, like in January, right?
Right, right. That's what I heard. But like if something happened and like he died and they're keeping it under wraps,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I heard some shit about that. I don't know how true any of that crap is,
Anyway,
but
I don't know why I wanted to share all of that. Um But it's just interesting that this is like the whatever you call them, the queen in waiting. I know that that's not what she's called, but she's the princess of future queen.
Right. Well, they're next in line,
She's
right?
she's Catherine, Princess of Wales right now. She was the, like, duchess or something. But anyway, um,
mhm.
yeah, so she's future queen. And I mean, she will most certainly be queen unless something were to happen to William, but, um, because, like, King Charles waited his whole life to become king, and he's got cancer, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Not that crazy. He's
it
old.
is.
Yeah.
He is old. I heard some people say some some stuff about how Kate was having surgery and she was kind of out of the picture. William was off doing X, Y, and Z something. He wasn't around. And then Charles got cancer, so he's about to be out the door. And everybody was saying how Camilla finally got what she wanted. She's gonna be queen because everybody else is out the picture. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I don't even know
He's
who Camilla
Poor
is.
Camilla. Camilla is the
Oh, okay.
king's wife who he
yeah,
divorced
but he
Diana
when
to
he
marry.
married Princess Diana, he had a relationship with Camilla the entire time.
Now, how old is Camilla?
Um,
About as old as him.
King Charles is 75. She's 76, actually.
There you go.
Crazy. So when I shared that you were going to be telling this story, someone said, we saw quote unquote pics of Kate and Billy at the farmer's market. And I was trying to figure out who Billy was, but now I realize that's William. Um,
Yeah.
And just for a little bit, he was born in '48 and Princess Diana was born in '61.
okay, that's what I was wondering if she would have been as old as he is now, but no,
No.
nay.
Okay, well, that's it.
We saved you guys all kind of time. Now you don't have to go research anything. You know it all.
If this medical convoy is legit, then that seems like the most likely situation. Something happened over the Christmas December time, and they're just trying to buy time. Once it came out, there people were like, "Hey, wait a second, I haven't seen her in almost a month," and they were like, "We have scheduled surgery. All routine. Tut tut chip chip perio."
But, like, also, why not just say, "Okay, guys, here I am."
But like they released a statement saying, okay, she's gonna be down until Easter.
Yeah.
Why not just wait till then? Like it's not Easter yet. You could have just kept it all hush. You didn't have to share any
Yes.
pics or do
I think
anything.
once they started sharing the pictures and stuff, that really started throwing people for a loop.
Right.
You know what? This is completely unrelated to that, but I just want to go ahead and get this out there while we're kind of on the topic. I fucking hate AI, the existence of AI art, not only because of like the theft aspect
Okay.
of it and all, but also because like every time you see something like interesting, like a weirdly colored house or some cool scenery or something like that, I can't just believe that that's real anymore and be like, oh, cool. I just automatically assume that it's AI generated until proven otherwise. And that's annoying. It's taken some whimsy out of my world.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same, but I guess it's not as prevalent, but that has existed
Yeah, I
for
mean,
quite
people
some
could
time with
Photoshop stuff and whatever,
just
but it wasn't as
right.
easy. Like I tried to draw something the other day and I was like, "Oh Lord, I'm bad at this. This is why I ask Aaron to do all of this for me."
Okay, well, I have a sort of game that I think that I want you guys to play.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm
Hope you guys
excited.
like it.
Okay.
This has been lucky for me so far. I'm terrible at this game.
Oh yeah.
It's called A to Z Improv.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Okay, the
okay.
first letter of every sentence has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet. Okay, so I have 3 scenarios picked out, and I am gonna let you
Okay.
guys choose which one you wanna do.
And we have to like tell a story, stick to that scenario, and then every sentence
Mhm.
has to
What
start with the
happens if we
next letter.
fail?
Got it.
Then you fail.
Do we have to like do we get punished?
Um, we will save a certain number of slaps for the next time we see each other.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay. Fairy tale characters at a speed dating event is 1. 2, you
Mhm.
suspect your new boss is secretly a vampire. Or, if Willy Wonka ran a factory of only healthy foods.
I vote the first one.
Okay, Lyle?
Fairy tale character speed dating.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine with
not
me.
picky.
Okay.
So now what?
Okay, I'll start it.
And in what order are we going in? Who's next?
I feel like just interject whenever you want.
No, we can't do that. We have
You
to
have to
round
go in
robin it
turn.
because we're gonna be talking all over each other.
Okay.
If there's not a turn sequence, then I'm gonna just I'll think up several letters in a row and spout them all off as fast as I
Aaron,
can.
Lyle, Toby.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Attention. Welcome to speed dating.
Boy, did you see the car Cinderella rode in on?
Cinderella looking fine.
Damn.
Frogs are not great
Wrong.
conversationalists. Oh no,
You're
I'm
on
an
E,
E.
buddy.
Shit. You used a one word sentence. You threw me off. Egad, did you see that boy's nose?
Nice save. Fairy godmother's dress is a little too revealing. Don't you agree?
Gosh dang it. Why do you always have to judge everyone?
Holy moly, I didn't notice, but it looks good to me.
I'm sorry. It's just when I see someone like that wearing a dress like that, I have to say something.
Jokes aside. Did you see the evil stepmother walk in?
King Triton was not impressed by her legs.
Look, I saw her. The bitch looked good. I'd do her.
My God, can you be a little less sexual?
No way, keep them coming.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'll be less sexual.
Penis, penis, penis.
That's not a sentence. You didn't have a verb.
Nesses everywhere.
Still no verb, but I like it.
Okay. Queen of Hearts. More like Queen of My Heart.
Oh,
Really? You don't want to go there with her. She got a thing for chopping people up. It's not good.
so I heard that when she chops people up, she eats them afterwards.
Mm, Taste testing on people? Are you sure?
uh, uh, That's nasty.
Visit me next time you come to speed dating.
Well, I may just have to do that.
X-ray that bitch first because she might have ate some of them people.
Yankee Doodle?
Zoinks! Are you sure that's a fairy tale?
Okay, yay.
The end. I liked it.
We didn't really stick to the speed dating thing.
We were just talking about everybody in the room. I had some hard letters.
When I started counting, I was like, fuck, I have X.
Yeah. X-ray. What other X word is there? There aren't any.
Xylophone.
Go
Xylophone.
look at all the kids' animal toys.
Xenon.
Boom, boom, boom. You make my heart go zoom, zoom, zoom. No, it's the opposite.
Opposite. Golly. Even I know that, and
My
I've never even seen that
supernova
movie.
girl. Anyway.
All right, what's up next?
Okay. Are we doing another one or that's it?
Oh,
That could be it.
we
We can
could
move
play
on if
one
you want.
round of 20 questions if you wanted.
Okay, let's not let Lau be the person coming up with the thing.
Okay, you be the person coming up with a thing.
Okay. And got
Haters,
it.
haters,
It
haters.
is it's a thing.
A thing. All right, you going first, or am I going first?
You can.
Oh, is it wet?
Yeah.
Can you drink it?
No.
Is it salty?
Ew.
No.
Somebody counter me.
Does it fuel something?
Yes, I am. No.
Is there one or more at your house right now?
No.
Is it clear?
No.
Can I get a quick recap?
Sure. First question, is it wet? Yes. Second question, can you drink it? No. Third question, is it salty? No. Fourth question, does it fuel something? No. Fifth question, is it currently at my house? No. Question 6, is it clear? No. And you're on question 7.
Is it alive?
No.
Do we ask if it's a liquid?
He asked if it was wet, and I said yes.
You asked if you could drink it. He said no.
Okay.
And technically, you can drink any liquid, possibly not successfully.
Right.
Mm, is it a solid item?
Yeah.
A solid item that is wet, does not fuel anything, is not alive, cannot be drunk because it is solid. Lord.
No, it is not the Lord.
Can you sit on it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Do we get a clue yet?
You're on question 10. I can try to give you a clue if you like.
I would love a clue.
Okay. Um, ooh, ooh. I will say if you were to purchase this item, it would probably cost you around anywhere from like $400 on up to, I don't know, $2,000 for a really expensive one.
Is it warm?
Yeah.
Is it powered by electricity?
Yes.
Is it a hot tub?
Yes, it is.
Dang.
Woo!
That was one of my 2 ideas, but my other idea was a refrigerator, and you have one of those at your house.
You got it in 11 questions.
And
Good
we are
job.
smart AF.
We already knew this.
Yes.
Well, thanks, Aaron, for that game that you constructed for us and for the 20 questions idea. Now we're going to do some non-conspiracy theory again.
Aside, we still have to explain the
Oh,
iPhone one.
I literally have it open.
Yeah, so 2 podcasts ago, we all came up with what we thought the I in the Apple iDevices stood for, and so Aaron's gonna tell us the real answer.
I in Apple products stand for Internet, Individual, Instruct, Inform, and Inspire, according to a report by Reader's Digest. This was explained by Steve Jobs during the iMac launch in 1998.
Mhm. He had a presentation, and those were the words on his slide.
Nice.
So you can go back and listen to episode 4. Yeah, go back and listen to episode 4 and see what we all said and see who was closest.
Yeah, I based my entire theory around the iPod coming out in like 2002 or 2003 and completely forgot the iMac existed until after the fact.
I want to reiterate too. I was thinking about this the other day. We do these non-conspiracy theories. The goal really is not to try to be close to the right answer. It's really just to come up with something stupid and entertaining. Probably the further from the truth you get, the better the non-conspiracy theory
The other
is.
day, I decided that my future non-conspiracy theories are going to be things that I am curious about and don't know the
Mhm,
answer to. So I'm
mhm.
just going to choose that as my topic, so we have to look up the answer.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
That's kind of the point. Welcome.
Welcome to episode
You
6.
know what?
Okay, who's going first?
Well, wait, we have to explain what we're doing.
Yeah.
So,
Mm,
so shout out to Lyle's cousin Jamie for giving us this idea. We stole it from him.
Whoop, whoop.
Uh, so today we're going to talk
for one
about
fan.
our number one fan.
Yeah, number one fan.
Why do hot dogs come in packs of 10, but hot dog buns come in packs of 8? Traditionally, I know some hot dog packs nowadays aren't always 10, and maybe you can get a big, large thing of buns, but you typically see the 10 and the 8.
The standard,
Right.
the OG, as it were.
Hmm. All right, Lyle, hit us. What you got?
Okay. The lowest possible amount you could buy of both to match up is 40. 5 times 8 and 4 times 10.
Look at you with the math.
Very rarely are quantities like that ever even in consideration. Normally, you just want some hot dogs. You don't need a football team's worth of hot dogs. But also notice that the hot dogs are the ones with more. For once, I think this is a kindness rather than a money making scheme. What would you do with extra buns? Put some fish sticks on them? Use them on Taco Tuesday? Put only chili on them? Nay! A couple extra hot dogs, though. You could slice them up to put into your pasta of choice, mac and cheese, blasphemous spaghetti, whatever. You could also use a single slice of normal bread as a pseudo bun. You could use a tortilla. All of those things make sense. I've done most or all of them. Thus, having the extra dogs is a benefit, and we should be grateful for it. However, on the other hand, if you buy 2 packs of dogs and 3 packs of buns, you are left with 4 extra buns. That's just Carb City, and one more plot to lower the overall health of Americans while continuing to deny us affordable health care. Checkmate, hospitals. I see your secret game.
The hospital industry is funding hot dog
Big hot dog.
Big hot dog.
That's Joey Chestnut's number one sponsor is Our Lady of Lourdes.
That's fantastic. So wait, you were done?
That's it. That's all I got.
Perfect. That was great. All right. I'm going to go next. Cool.
Yep.
Fact. The hot dog was invented in Germany in 1487. I looked this up. This is true.
Sheesh.
While the elongated hot dog bun wasn't invented until 384 years later in 1871 on Coney Island. Only thing I looked up for this.
My mind has been blown.
Why they wait so long to put that dog on a bun. Anyway, after 200 years of selling hot dog packs in a variety of counts, research showed sellers that on average, buyers wanted more than 5 dogs in a pack, but less than like 15 or 20. So sellers decided that around a 10 pack was a good count. It met the average buyer's needs while enabling sellers to profit at the 10 count price point. By the early 1800s, almost all hot dogs were being sold in packs of 10. So, why then did sellers of buns not just agree to package them in packs of 10? Of course, you would think that the answer is good old American greed and profit, but it's just not the case. If you've ever been to a cookout or any event where hot dogs are on the menu, you know that not everyone likes their dog on a bun. So, armed with that knowledge and a commitment to waste less, hot dog bun manufacturers agreed that a pack of 8 would make the most sense, providing enough buns for all, but 2 of the dogs. Well, you might ask, what about the people who want to make sure everybody gets a bun if they want one? Easy. Buy 2 packs of buns and then just make hot dog bun garlic bread with the leftovers like the rest of us. The end.
Nice.
All right, Aaron, what you got?
All right. Hot dogs and hot dog buns. Things that are meant for each other but never quite get it right. They are like long lost lovers that are always missing each other, like shampoo and conditioner that don't deplete at the same rate but have the same size bottle, like serving sizes on the back of an Oreo package. My point is, they don't line up and they never do. Why is that, you ask? During a sample run of hot dog buns, when the hot dog craze first started, a pack of 8 was made. To their surprise, the first hot dog pack had 10. No big deal. It was just the sample run, so they decided to create the tooling and machinery needed to correct their problem. Surely they'd get it right on the second time, but instead, they thought they remembered that it was a dozen hot dogs in a pack and made a pack of 12 hot dog buns. At this point, it was too expensive to correct, so they just rolled with it. So from now until eternity, consumers are stuck in a never-ending loop of having too many hot dogs or too many buns. Was it a mistake, or was it a trick to keep us buying more until we spend our life savings in hopes that they will one day equal up? The end.
Wow. So there are 12 buns in your packs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could feel the rage in that
Yeah.
soliloquy.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know
All
it was
right.
that bad.
So this question, I feel like, has plagued humankind for quite some time. Well, since 1871, I guess. So I don't know if there's a real answer. I'm so curious to find out.
Yeah. Me too. Actually, I don't know if I wanna know.
Oh, I want to know. I want to know. But hey, did you know? It's time for Did You Know?
Hey. Zoom. Shh.
Did you guys know that the fear of odd numbers is a real thing?
Oh, yeah. I got it.
I believe I did this.
We were hanging out at my cousin Randall's house last weekend. His sister was in town because they just had a baby and she was coming to see the baby. And Randall was changing the volume on his TV and he stopped at an odd number. And Sadie made a comment about it that he stopped on an odd number like 27 or something. And it really bothered her to the point where she had to tell him to put it back up to 30 or something.
Oh my god.
So I was like, what is wrong with you? She was like, you don't ever do that? That doesn't ever bother you? And I'm like, no. And everybody else in the room looked at her like she was crazy. And then she went on to explain that she does the same thing with the volume in her car and the thermostat in our house. Craziness. So I Googled it, and it has a name. It is called imparnumerophobia. IMPARNUMERO phobia. Imparnumerophobia. So
The fear of odd numbers.
fear about. So Sadie, be on the lookout because we said we were gonna get you with this, and we will.
Now,
Something
my
gonna be coming to
question
you
is, so I have a friend who is like this, and he posts about it on Facebook fairly regularly. But
like this.
like he does not like things to be on an odd number.
Got it.
However, fives are okay with him. So like
Oh.
your TV volume has to be 20, 22, 24, but 25 is okay.
Oh wait,
23 is not okay.
she said the same thing. Now that you
Uh-huh.
mentioned that, she said the same thing.
See?
Fives feel even.
Yeah, she said any increment of 5 is good, but any other odd number is
Lord, she would
terrible.
hate the way I said a microwave.
She type in 147.
I will. I'll instead of hitting like 1 minute and then trying to turn it off early, I'll put like time cook and I'll put like 46 or 47 or whatever. Because I won't turn it off early and then I'll overcook my stuff every time.
Yeah.
See, I don't love even numbers.
Huh. Well, you're odd.
I guess when I'm organizing stuff, I like for it to be even, but if I need like a middle, oh, I
Mhm.
cannot stand to have two things as the middle.
Mm.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I
I
do know
see,
what
I
you're
see,
saying.
I see what you're saying there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I don't know what that's called, but fear of odd numbers is impernumerophobia,
Now
and
I like even numbers in some senses. Like, okay, does anyone eat candy in such a way that you put like two pieces in so you could chew one on each side of your mouth? And if you
No,
only
no,
have one piece of candy left, you bite it in half so that you can have one on each side.
nope.
that is like a true American thing. Like, I've never heard of anything more American than that.
Uh,
I'm gonna put a poll up attached to this podcast on Spotify, asking you guys if you suffer from impernumerophobia. So go take that poll and let us know.
yes, I would like to know
Yeah,
who you are so that I can single you out next time we play a video game together or
it'll
whatever.
be it'll be anonymous. It'll
Just,
just be a poll.
oh man, message me, DM me,
Unless you want to message us, then you could let us know who
get
you are. And
slip into my DMs and let me know so that I can bother you later.
Don't be slipping into nobody's DMs.
hey, liar, I want to see my impernumerophobia.
Tell
It's
me
so
about them
stupid.
odd numbers.
Lyle forever has people in his DMs. Ugh.
Well,
We love them though.
Sorry, I'm a popular guy.
You know what I do? Um,
What do you do?
like I count things that I do a lot. Like deodorant.
like you count swipes
I count swipes of deodorant every single day.
in your
Uh,
head out loud.
in
Like
her head. I've never
in my
heard that.
head. Yeah. Like,
Oh,
That ain't me. I'll take a swig out of NyQuil before I pour it into the little cup.
oh yeah, I do that
uh,
too.
I
I did
typically use
that
the
the other
cup.
day with my prescription cough syrup, and I was really feeling bad.
Oh yeah,
I was like, I think I did more than 5 milliliters of that or whatever it's
Oh,
supposed to be.
that's too little.
yeah.
Yeah, like NyQuil, I'm like, feels like about 30 ml.
God,
Yeah, I might have done like 30 ml on the prescription. Whoops. Like
half an hour later,
literally,
Lyle's drunk on the sofa because he
I
I
hope
drank too
it
much.
was 30 and not 29.
hate to,
Yeah,
oh gosh,
yeah, yeah.
I hate to be gross, but like so much so that I was like, "Ooh, let me spit some of this back in the bottle."
Oh, Lyle,
No, no, no,
no.
no, it was my prescription.
I
Yeah.
know, but oh, if you do it with your prescription, what else are you doing
No,
that with?
no, 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 you
Nope.
know you can
Nope.
overdose on Dayquil and you'd be just fine. You
Oh
can't
God,
overdose that bad on Dayquil. It's the stuff that says, "Maybe don't drive your car after you when you drink this, that you need to be careful of."
yeah. All right. We've made it to the tail end of the show. We're gonna do our top 3 lists this week.
Top
Our top
three.
threes are breakfast cereals. What are your top 3 breakfast cereals?
Fun fact, just brief aside. I listen to
Mhm.
a podcast in which one of the hosts asks every guest that comes on what their favorite sugary breakfast cereal is.
Mm,
He says, "Do not say anything like bran flakes or
mm,
breaded wheat." He's like,
mm.
"Sugary breakfast cereal." He's very particular about it. Anyway, carry on.
Okay, so we'll start from our number 3 and we'll work our way up. And I actually would like to round robin this again. I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'll go first.
Okay.
And my number 3 cereal is Raisin Bran.
Mm,
I freaking love some Raisin Bran. Just talking about it right now, I want to eat a bowl and I don't have any. And that crunchy Raisin Bran that Aaron told me about, oh, so good.
great value,
That's right.
Mhm.
specifically.
Yep.
Yep.
I was wondering if Crunchy Raisin Bran fell under the Raisin Bran number
Yeah.
or if
Yeah.
that had its own.
Yeah. I like
I,
them
w-
both.
I would like to go second.
Okay.
My number 3 is Crunchy Raisin Bran.
Hmm.
Now, I do have a small gripe with Raisin Bran in that the raisins often aren't quite as juicy as I would like them to be. They're often a little too dried out, but I like to add a couple little blueberries in there, and that brings it back up. But yeah, the crunchy raisin bran specifically, because normal raisin bran I do like, but there's other stuff I like more than that. But that crunchy raisin bran,
I know. It's got like a
sheesh.
little tinge of cinnamon in
Oh, it's
there,
so
and
good.
it's so good.
You guys are both very welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
Also, I'm sorry your dry cereal is not wet enough. My number 3 is Honey Nut Cheerios,
That was my honorable mention.
and I wanna just say right here, fun fact, that my number 3 is the one I eat the most,
Hmm.
and you'll know
Interesting.
why once we
Okay.
get to the other ones.
Okay. All right. My number 2 is Special K.
Oh my god, what
I I
you.
love Special K.
Have we
And
found the
look,
40-year-old on the
and
podcast?
the plain Special K. It's
Oh
oh my
my
god.
god.
I love it so much. It's like better than Rice Krispies to me, but it's got like a similar vibe.
You have never sounded older in your life.
I'm
Yeah.
owning it. I like it.
We both went down that road, Lyle.
My my number one's gonna bring me back down a few ages.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, my
Okay.
number okay, anyway.
My number 2 is Honey Nut Cheerios.
Nice.
They are very just versatile. You can mix them with all kinds of stuff. They are you can have them dry, you can have them wet.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
They're such a massive improvement over normal Cheerios
Yeah.
that it's just outrageous. And also, sometimes I forget how good honey is. And then I have a honey nut Cheerio and I'm like, oh dang. And then I go make I have tea the next day just so I can put honey in it.
Mm, yeah, good stuff.
All right. Aaron,
Okay.
My number 2 is Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Mm.
I thought about Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
but this is why I feel like a lot of people don't like it, is because it gets soggy quickly.
It's because we're adults and we
That
can't see the pattern.
that for me it's that, but it's also the flavor of it is super strong for me. Like after a few
I
bites of it, it's a lot.
I love it, like, you know what? I don't even care if it's soggy, I'll eat it, and then when you
Drink
get
that
done
milk.
with the milk, you got all the leftover cinnamon sugar down at the bottom of the bowl, and you can just get a mouthful of that.
You know,
Yummy.
I just got diabetes.
no cereal can get soggier faster than I can eat it. So that is not a complaint on my part.
Well, if you eat your kids' leftovers.
Yeah, those. Ugh. I do. They leave me some soggy cereal sometimes, but
Well,
I
yeah.
I do it because I'm not a wasteful person.
Okay. Numero uno. Captain Crunch. I love Captain
You need to
Crunch,
have a chat with my dad.
specifically those crunch berries. Oh, that's so good. My only complaint about it is that they tend to tear the roof of my mouth,
Yeah. Yep.
but they are so good.
It's devastating.
It is. All right, that's my number one.
So my dad, not that long, well, I say not that, probably 2 or 3 years ago, said something about fixing himself a big bowl of Captain Crunch in the middle of the night. And Aaron said, "How old are you?"
I'll have to buy Mark a
Uh,
box of Captain Crunch next
oh
time I
yeah,
see
he'll
him.
like that.
But
So
also, we were talking about how we were on Weight Watchers one time, and he sent
Mhm.
me a picture of a bowl of Captain Crunch, and he was like, "How many points is this?" Like 70.
It's 2 weeks worth of points.
Yeah.
right.
Okay, Lyle, what's your number one? I can't wait.
Well, my number one is also inspired by my dad, and it is a good old Frosted Flakes.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
just love me some good old. We don't have them hardly ever, but
Hmm.
just a good old bowl of Frosted Flakes with the coldest milk you could get in there.
Hold
Mm.
up.
Ooh, ooh. What?
Hold up.
What?
What were your 3?
Crunchy Raisin Bran, Honey Nut Cheerios, and Frosted Flakes.
What the hell?
Frosted Shredded Wheat is on my honorable mention.
Why the hell I have to buy that shit all the time? Shredded wheat.
Look,
I actually do like that too. I love some shredded wheat.
I
It ain't even on this motherfucker's top 3.
I feel like we need to check the nutrition facts. The frosted shredded wheat it makes me feel better than frosted flakes do. But if they're like the same, then I'll take some frosted flakes.
I
Mm.
would much rather have Frosted Flakes in this house.
So I want to say I like Frosted Flakes too. However, for me, that's the cereal that gets soggy and I don't like it.
Mhm.
Instead, you wanna just stick with your regular old Special K,
Yeah, that
heart
shit's
healthy.
crunchy. It's crunchy till the end.
That's
You
Heart
don't let me
made out of
healthy.
down.
tree bark.
It don't it don't let me down. Try you some special K. I'm telling you, it's so close to Rice Krispies. It really is.
If you add peanut butter, um,
Cornstarch syrup.
corn corn syrup, and sugar, and you cook that down and you put some Special K in there, then it makes a really good cereal.
Oh, I bet.
Some
They're
little
called Special K treats.
Christmas
Okay.
snacks you might get in the future.
That sounds special, K.
Fruity
Tee hee tee hee. All right, Aaron, what's your number one?
Pebbles.
Oh, yeah, I like that. I
No
like
way.
that.
I love Fruity
Mhm.
Pebbles. Mm-mm-mm.
How you feel about them chocolate ones?
I like them, but I like the fruity ones better.
I have a really
Yeah.
bad story about the chocolate ones.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna say, like, I don't really dislike many cereals.
Same kinda.
Yeah,
I'll eat almost any cereal too.
pretty much, yeah.
Oh, before you tell your story, how you guys feel about what are those things? Sugar smacks,
Yeah,
snaps,
no, I don't like
smacks?
those.
I was never a
Actually,
huge
wait,
fan. What are they
it's
called?
it's not those. I know what you're talking about. I'm talking the Pops. I
Corn
don't like the
pops?
Pops.
Corn
Oh,
pops?
corn pops?
Yeah.
I liked those. I didn't mind those. It was those
I
sugar smacks or whatever they're
my
called. I'm Googling it.
my childhood was Frosted Flakes, Raisin Bran, and shredded wheat, and that's it. Frosted shredded wheat.
Mm,
So the only time I ever, ever, ever got any of those other cereals was like at a hotel, or if you went on like a school field trip and somebody had the little boxes or the little bowls that you
mhm.
got to add milk to. Like that's it. That was always a special treat for me because I never had any of those other cereals.
Yeah. Marie didn't play that.
Honey Smacks.
Honey Smacks, yeah. They're formerly known as Sugar Smacks. They rebranded and called them Honey Smacks.
I don't hate those, but they would
Yeah.
not be my first choice.
No, those are way down on my list. But like I
Yeah.
said, I'd eat them. They were way down on my list. Okay, Lau, what's your Fruity Pebble story?
It's a Cocoa Pebble story,
Oh,
technically.
Cocoa Pebble. Okay,
So
Cocoa
I
Pebble
was
story.
at my friend's house in the mid 2000s. A friend that I met through Magic. Shout out to Seth. If you ever listen to the podcast, here's your mention.
Hi, Seth.
And we were at his house, and I was like, "Hey, do you have anything to eat?" And he said, "Oh, I got some cereal." I said, "Okay, what you got?" And he showed me what he had, and I'm like, "I'll take some Cocoa Pebbles." So I poured myself a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles, and then I opened his refrigerator, and This MF did not have any milk.
Oh, tell me you didn't put water in there.
Why did you even mention to me that you had cereal if you did not have any milk? What was the point? So yes,
Right.
I did put water. He's like, I just
Oh,
put water in it. And so I
no,
did.
no.
And let me tell you what,
Ew.
Cocoa Pebbles are, bar none, the worst cereal you could put water into.
I did that chocolate water.
It was so bad. It was like he attacked me
Oh,
unintentionally,
God.
but he sure did. And
How hateful.
that was probably in like 2006 or 2007. And as you can see, I did not forget.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. All right.
I wouldn't be
Well,
friends with that guy anymore.
yeah, that's very rude.
Man, I'm gonna message him and let him know we started a podcast if he doesn't already know, and that he should listen to this episode specifically.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's bringing us to the end of our episode. We have officially created an Instagram. We haven't really posted anything there yet, but maybe we'll get some things up on there so you guys can go check that out. We'll try to
Mhm.
share it on I don't know, some places where we have the podcast. Actually did link it to our Spotify page, so you can find it there. Um, what else? We're in Branson right now having a good grand old time, so there's that.
Yeah, let's hope.
Let's hope.
We are on vacation. It may or may not be cold.
Yeah.
I
Right.
hope that all of you are enjoying this on your drive to work, because we certainly are not.
Holla. What you were gonna say, Aaron?
I don't think I was gonna say anything.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And if I was, I was gonna say that I had what do you call it? A linked is it
Linktree.
a Linktree account for our podcast?
Hmm.
So you can find the link to our podcast on our Instagram as well.
Linktree, isn't that where people put like their OnlyFans and stuff? I think
Yes,
I'll put my OnlyFans on there for you guys.
mine's already there.
It
Okay,
can
cool.
confirm that that is what that is.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Later.
Adios.